Hey everybody, we've got another video for you. Today we're going to be talking about Model Inspector, and to change things up, we're going to have Anmol start us off with this one. So Anmol, take it away.
Thank you, Carl. So as Carl said, we're going to be covering Model Inspector today. So Model Inspector is a tool that validates model rule sets. So in safety critical industries, they have high levels or high standards for integrity. So this tool will automatically validate the models and code that result from the models to see if they're compliant with the standards. So I'll examine the block, state diagrams, parameters, etc., to see if they follow the rule set that's applicable to your industry or your software. So Model Inspector can cover 484 rules in total, which is significantly higher than similar tools. This includes 6 different rule sets ranging from industries in automotive, aerospace, medical, across the board. You can also customize these rule sets depending on your application. So depending on a specific industry, some rules may be recommendations or you may not want to apply to your model. So you can suppress those so you don't have a number of violations that don't apply to you and just waste time. So you can customize your rule sets, and in addition to that, you can add your own rules. So for your own company or your project, you might have specific guidelines that you want to follow. It can validate those as well. Another nice thing about this is for the violations that it finds, a large percentage of them can automatically be fixed. So in a matter of seconds, you can remove a number of your violations after you found them. Even and the ones that can be fixed automatically is also significantly more than similar tools. And the nice thing about violations that can't be automatically resolved due to their complexity is it has extensive explanations of what exactly the rule is talking about, why is it wrong. And it also has examples of what is a good case and what is a bad case. So you can see for this violation, what does a model look like that follows the rule, and what does a model look like that doesn't follow the rule? So that information makes it pretty easy to fix your model if the tool isn't able to do it itself. So that, say for the rule sets that it can cover, in addition to the rule sets that it can cover, it holistically improves your quality. We have over 21 model metrics that it can evaluate. This is significantly higher than similar tools again. And similar to the violations, it has an example of a good case. So shows you a model of where the metric is in a good range, so you know what to do. And it has a model example of where the metric is in a bad range, so you know what not to do. Some relevant metrics that we have in addition to similar tools is global complexity, local complexity, and cohesion. These are all good for improving your code quality when the model is transferred or translated to your code. And in addition to the 21 built-in metrics, you can add your own metrics, similar to adding custom rules. If you have particular evaluations you want to do of your model based on your company or project, you can easily add those into the tool and get a holistic quality metric. So that's all for my section. I'm going to hand it off to Owen, who will cover updates and some other features.
Thanks, Amol. So I'll be going over some of the updates to Model Inspector. So to start with, there's a couple new views on the dashboard, one of them being the violation view, which will show information by violation. So you'll get information about what the violation is that's broken, where that's happening, and suggestions for fixing it. And there's also a view by metric. So the metrics that Amol had just discussed, you can see breakdowns of how your model is performing by metric. In addition to that, there's some improvements to descriptions and examples. So the examples of violations, so the good versions and the bad versions have been improved. And this helps the engineers understand why their code or model is not up to the standards that it should be, or what they could do to improve it still, as well as descriptions for the metrics. So actually helping the engineer to understand what this rule is for and how to make your model meet that rule. And the final big update is in clone detection. So if there's pieces of your model that are being made or written over and over, and it's the same thing being reused, then the tool will notify you as well as provide you with automatic refactoring. So what this will do is it will take pieces of your model that's being reused and move it to a common library. So it can be shared across projects or across models within a project to improve the structure of your code and to eliminate duplicate code. And that is all I have on the updates.
Great. Anything else that either of you want to add that we haven't discussed here or shared? Because I think we covered some really amazing points there. Was there anything else that you can think of that you want to add to that, or are we good?
Not really. I think we're all good.
All right, all good. I like that. I like the idea of what the tool can do in all the different scenarios that it has, and also for different industries that it's already kind of there. And like you said, you can suppress ones that you don't need, so you're not wasting time. And also just the updates we've included to make the examples and what looks good and what doesn't. I think those are really important for people to see. So if you have any questions about this tool or any of our other tools, or want to have a free trial, please reach out to us and let us know, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you once again, and we'll see you next time.